Hey guys, it's Frisky. Today I was going to put some LED lights in my 2007 Yamaha Fz1. I ordered the lights off of HidExtra. They're the Razir model. And they look something like that, sort of. Upon looking for instructions online and on their website and just on YouTube in general, I couldn't find anything, so I thought we should make a video today to help anybody else struggling with it. They're fairly easy, fairly simple. My bike's torn apart because I had an HID kit on here, and anybody who's put HID kits in knows that there is a ton of wires and it's a mess. It's just a mess, and they break, they don't work very long, but they're bright. They are bright. So first thing you're gonna have to do is take apart your whatever side plastic things and that fairing. You can look up on another YouTube video. I'll do that if you don't know how. Installation's really simple with these. There's only one trick, and let's see if we can find them. The rubber boot, it can be just a pain in the butt. And you can see my boots have a cut in them from the last HID set. That one's split. A nice cut, a nice cut looks something like that. You don't need to do this, I don't think. I thought you did it first, but there's a simple trick to avoid having to cut up those boots. Help keep the water out, even though I think these are supposed to be waterproof if I remember right. The simple trick is, see if I can sit my phone down in some place. I'll do it one-handed here. The simple trick is with these, if you try to put these in now, orientation goes something like that. You have to fight this wire, your little spring deal that keeps your light in, and it's a pain in the butt. So if you can take it, if you notice there's little grooves here, you can take this and rotate it and snap. This is a little hard to do one-handed. Snap that out, and that'll make life a heck of a lot easier. Now the important thing is to keep track of which way goes which. Make sure this is facing back. You can't put it in backwards and then you have to start all over. So all you do is get the orientation right. Flip that guy on. And if you do this right, she's set. And then, let's see, we don't want to do that. We want to grab our little boot. So we'll grab our little boot and snap that on. That's step 2. And I kind of just make sure that that's a horrible video. And I apologize. And snap that in there and make sure it's all seated correctly. Then let's grab our LED. Now this part kind of sucks. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but it's going to line in something like, if it's facing you, you're looking at in the light. It's going to line in like that, and then you're going to rotate it up. If I remember it. The tabs, make sure you know the tabs on both sides are different sizes. So figure out which way that lines up before you go trying to put it in. I apologize for the dirty bike. We've been riding in the rain. It's wonderful spring rain. Let's see if I've got her lined up right. That's most definitely not the right way. There we go. Now this is hard. This is where it kind of sucks. Is you've got to push pretty damn hard to get it to work. I'm gonna need 2 hands to do it. So, but that's basically, you're gonna shove it until those tabs are in, and rotate it. I'm going to set her down for a second while we get that in. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Just like that. It's locked in. Pressed up against that boot, and the hard part's over. Alright, the rest of this is real simple, but I figured we'll go ahead and film it anyway while we're at the rest of this. Your lights came in a couple different pieces. You got these 2 pieces per light. Really simple. Tri-plug thing goes in there. Just like that. And then this guy plugs in your light. If you look, these are kind of off to this side, and they match up. If you look at this, there's a silver side and there's a number side. Face the number side towards you. Barely see them. And it should fit right in. Snap it in. That leaves your last tri-plug here, and that just goes into your stock plug. That's it. That's as hard as it gets. The hardest part was pushing that in. That's hard. That is hard. That's probably the hardest part of this thing, but if you take it apart, put it in like I showed you, your life will be a lot easier. This will be done in 20 minutes. Alright, we're all put back together. I apologize for the bike being dirty. We've had quite a bit of rain lately. Everything went together smooth on the other side. Lights in. Wires are all set aside. It's clean. There's nothing hanging out like in the HID setup. And let's go ahead and start her just to make sure everything works. Ooh. Oh, that was loud. It's not the starter, you idiot. It's on this side. See, everything works fine. You can't tell how bright it is because it's still day. But they look good, and let's go to high beam. High beam and low beam work. We're set.